All right, guys. So nowadays, everybody and their grandma is a Raptor fan, but people take this team for granted actually a little bit, because in the playoffs we lose 2 games in a row and everybody's crying. But a lot of people don't really know how bad the Raptors were. So I'm just gonna shed some light on how bad we actually were before we got Kawhi Leonard, before we got DeMar DeRozan, even before we made the playoffs, when teams just came in and did this to us.
Defense! Defense! No, it's Rudy Gay! No! 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 Not this guy! Not this guy! No! Oh my God! You fucking asshole! No!
When I first started watching the Raptors, it was like 03, 04. Vince Carter was on his way out, and everybody thought Carter wanted to be gone. Like, he wanted to leave, and the Raptors were going to be horrible forever, which honestly, there's no way of us to know, because back then management would just close their eyes and make random trades, honestly. And same with drafting players, as you'll be able to tell later on in the video about how bad the players we got really were. So yeah, but anyways, Vince Carter actually didn't want to leave. That's the thing. People think that he wanted out and he was faking injuries, but he played a lot of games on that Achilles, on the ankle, and eventually it caught up to him. I don't know if any of you guys have watched The Carter Effect on Netflix, but you should watch it. Watch at the 36-minute mark is where you can find out the truth of how Vince Carter's time in Toronto really ended. So yeah, but I digress. I think bandwagon fans, like, there's a lot of bandwagon fans. Let's be real. There's a lot of bandwagon fans of the Raptors. It's not the worst thing in the world, because it means your team's doing something right. The Warriors have a shit ton of bandwagon fans. Like, half their fans are bandwagon fans, right? But, you know, obviously Kawhi Leonard, best small forward ever to wear a Raptor jersey. Best player ever to wear a Raptors jersey. But let me tell you how bad the small forwards we had before really were, so you can really appreciate how good Kawhi Leonard is and how much even having him for a year is such a big deal. Alright guys, so top 5 worst small forwards in Toronto of all time. Number 5, so he's the best out of the bunch, Sonny Weems. Sonny Weems, he was once on the same level with DeMar DeRozan. Neither one could shoot. They were both slashers. He averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in 47 starts. He was injured a lot. He thought he was Kobe sometimes. He would take horrible shots, but he's actually the best of this bunch. So number 4 is Hedo Turkoglu. Hedo Turkoglu was a stud in Orlando. He was Pascal Siakam, Draymond Green, those type of players are trying to be, obviously, but obviously he was a better shooter. He's bigger. And yeah, we signed him. He was like a prolific signing, trying to help Chris Bosh. And he came to Toronto and he averaged 11 points in 30 minutes, which is horrible. And he's known for that pizza commercial that he made.
Hello?
Hey Turk, it's Jay. Are you watching that LA tape?
Yes, coach.
Are you studying their pick and roll action?
Yes, coach.
I hope you're focusing on your matchup.
Yes.
Joey Graham. Joey Graham was drafted over Danny Granger. He could only hit that like 15 to 17 foot mid-range shot. He averaged 6 points in 58 starts. He took him 16th overall, and if you compare that to Siakam going 28th, or Norman Powell going in the second round, or Fred VanVleet not being drafted, it was a waste. It was really sad. Joey Graham was a player that we had guarding the other team's best player night after night. Landry Fields, we signed him so that New York couldn't get him. And he came over and he had nerve damage and he averaged 3 points a game. And he was garbage. Pretty much he was garbage. He couldn't make a jump shot. And, you know, thinking about Landry Fields makes you really appreciate having a guy like DeMarre Carroll, who at least he produced a little bit for stretches, you know? But this is what we've had to be satisfied with till we got Kawhi Leonard. Eric Williams. Eric Williams came over in the Vince Carter trade. You don't know who he is, obviously. So this is who Eric Williams is, right? Yeah, Eric Williams, he averaged 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in 29 starts. So all these guys have started at least 29 games. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Put it down in the comments below if you guys agree or disagree with my list. If you think there's someone worse than all 5 of these guys. And yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. And let me know what position I should do for the next video. Peace.